What's up? We good?
Yeah, we are good.
Right.
We are live, y'all. What's cracking? It is episode 18 of the Black Boy Content Club podcast. I am one of your three hosts. Y'all already know who I am. If you don't, I'm your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. I got the fellas with me. I let the fellas do their thing.
Hey, what's up, gang? It's Moses Primm, man. Primm's Hood Cinema. Shout out to y'all, man. We are in here, episode 18. We getting our likes up, right, Chris?
Oh, we killing it, man. This is your boy, the Dark Architect, Chris Burns. We've been on a quest. We've been on a quest to get to. It started as 113 5-star ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts. I don't even think producer Yo left a 5-star.
Here's the thing, though. We can't get mad at producer Yo because he be producing a bunch of shit. He got a bunch of shit. See what I'm saying? I gave him benefit of the doubt. You see him just slide in by the door.
I was busting balls, but it didn't matter because y'all really stepped up to the plate, and we had 110 5-star ratings and reviews on Apple Podcasts. It's incredible, honestly. Like, there's so many podcasts who come out. Yeah. They got 20, 30, something like that. Y'all gave us 110.
Which means y'all fuck with us heavy, man.
Heavy, man. And we really appreciate that. Reviews, like, I'm going to read one. How about that? Give it like a little shout out.
Hey, you sound like a movie trailer with reviews.
Yeah. Let's see.
Roger Ebert said.
Zap Coast gave us a 5-star review that says, best podcast in the world. Or whatever. You know what it is. Black All-Stars all day, even though Primm killed Lance. Recipes, Lance. Support your local organization. I did not write this. I'm not Zap Coast. But
you ain't never gonna lay that down, bro.
Name.
Recipes, Lance. Support your local NAN organization. Yes, support your local chapter of NAN, the National Association for the Advancement of Niggas, that brings you this podcast and also brought to us by niggas like you. We got a new sponsor also.
What's our sponsor?
We got a new sponsor. So this week we're sponsored by niggas like Jay Washington who don't pull out. It's like, what?
First of all, two things. Number one, fuck you. Number two, the producer, Yo, his timing on the camera switch was fucking impeccable. Because I saw that by peripheral as soon as you said it. I do pull out when I need to pull out. Yo, shouts out, producer, Yo, they say the mics are hot so we can kill the volume a little bit. I'm reading that in the chat. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, by the way. But nigga, I pull out when necessary. My kids are the product of me not having pulled out because I didn't want to. Because look, my son was conceived. No, because my son was conceived on Valentine's Day. It was barefoot Moscato and candles involved.
Oh, okay, I was going to guess Hennessy.
No, nigga. No. My daughter was conceived on Christmas Eve. So that was the holiday spirit, nigga.
I got it.
So
you feel the holiday spirit with somebody else?
Yeah, I feel the spirit of the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, Jesus.
Yeah, also, Christmas not a sexy time, bro. I don't think I'll be fucking on Christmas.
Nigga, you never fucked under the Christmas tree with the lights?
Holy shit, nigga, with the presents all around it, fall on your bare ass.
I feel like it's more like a magical, whimsical time. And plus, I'll be like,
it's magical.
I'll be broke from buying presents and shit. Like, it's not even sexy. It's not sexy. It's never sexy about Christmas.
Right, you gotta try to fuck.
It's not sexy. It's never sexy about Christmas, man.
Nigga, let me tell you something. You better
play with these toys, man.
this nigga be trying to fuck them with some. Hey, hold on, what's in this box though? This nigga shaking boxes. Talking about some. She like, you can shake this box. He like, hold on for a second.
Yeah, he said you can shake this box.
I mean, but no, we appreciate everybody, man, seriously. And for us going live and y'all coming to rock with us, people who rocked with us last time we went live, you know, all of that is so dope, man. But let's just do like we do as always. What was y'all weeks like, bro? Burns?
Busy as always, man. I actually didn't go out of town, thankfully, which was nice to be home for a little bit. We had the Ricky Gervais concert last night at the Hollywood Bowl. Fucking 17,000 strong to see this British man talk his shit, and he talked his shit. It was a good time. So it's good, man. I'm here for a little bit. I'm out next week though. Country Wayne shooting his special in DC at the Warner.
Hey,
got 2 sold out joints out there.
Warner, bro. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Warner, so I'll be there, but you know, just like I said, just working.
That's what's up. What it is with you, bro?
Yeah, I've had a chill week. I got a bidet this week. That shit
changed your life, didn't it?
That shit kind of sweet, man.
That shit changed your life, though.
You know what I mean? Saving paper, you know what I mean? Doing my part, you know what I'm saying? What else I do?
Wait. So see, I'm a OCD type nigga about that. So I do the dry wipe, the wet wipe, then another dry
Well, yeah,
wipe.
that's what I started. I started like that. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I can't. I'm not gonna trust this water, man. I'm gonna wipe the.
No, you
but
still wipe
one
with the
time.
bidet.
Yeah, one time I was like, let me just see if it get all of it and shit. It got all of it, so you know. You just,
Yeah, but your asshole
but
wet
yeah,
now.
You
so-
well, you still definitely got to do the dry wipe.
that's
and
what
So
I'm
you
shit.
got to
saying.
dry
of
yourself
course.
off
Okay,
after
But
you
I'm
do.
saying, like, yeah, I don't.
Oh, you're saving paper because you're not doing the multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
doing
I
yeah.
the
will tell
one
you
and
this
done.
though,
Bet,
you will
bet.
fuck around and it'll change your life if your shit got different pressure settings and
Oh,
you don't
God.
know what setting you put on the first time. You like, all right, I want to get. You like, all right, I want to get this strong. Make sure it's clean. That shit hit you hard. You read this motherfucker like,
Yeah,
You start saying-
don't start it off with
You
the
be
high
like,
pressure
oh,
settings,
shit.
nigga. What in the
You be
fuck?
like, me and this bidet in a relationship, goddamn.
Nah, I
Like,
start that shit on level 1, man.
You gotta
I'm
work
a,
it up.
I'm a butt virgin. I don't go
you
there. I don't even go nowhere over there. Yeah.
Stupid.
Hey, but also, what I do? I went to the All Def 10th anniversary. Shout out All Def for having me out there,
Nice.
motherfucker. That was fire. Finally, I got to meet all my All Def homies. I know y'all met a lot of the
Oh, yeah,
comedians that
yeah.
be going through there, but yeah, I was a huge fan of their roast show and shit. That's like the favorite. That's my
Who all
favorite
was
shit
up
on
there?
YouTube.
Who out there? I saw Craig was up
Everybody,
there.
yeah, everybody.
I
was
saw
up there.
everybody
Brent
up there.
Taylor, yeah,
Yeah.
CP, yeah, all them niggas is up there. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, shout out to the gang.
Yeah, I
Man.
saw the pictures. My cousin, she was there. And they all got like, all of them that was part of like the original crew got like Letterman jackets.
Yeah, they got the jackets. Yeah, that shit was fire.
which was
yeah.
dope. They got the Letterman jackets. That was nice, man. Great
Yeah,
to see
even the
that.
editors, all the behind the scenes guys, like
Yeah.
everybody got a jacket out there.
That's dope to see, man.
That's-
Like All
that was
Def
nice.
did a lot. You know, Roast Me is still a thing,
Yeah.
but All Def for the most part didn't get the credit it deserved. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
like it was in the hood and shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
But
and
in
they take a bunch of these black creators, yeah, and they just get them
Yeah.
together and just make dope random.
Oh, 100%.
Shit. So,
I
yeah,
mean, all
that's
the
a good ass
homies.
idea.
Doughboy, rest in peace, Teddy Ray.
Yes.
Like-
Tahir, all them cats,
Yeah.
Cav. Man, all them like those are dope cats, and what they did with All Def was something amazing. And I think, you know, you want something like that to be more mainstream because that's a lot of shit we talk about all the time. The shit we create that pops within our community and get that shit to the masses. And it can be to the masses, but you have those gatekeepers that's like, we don't think people in Oklahoma will fuck with it. And they do.
You know what's so funny about that? That's like one of the big things in entertainment that like you can't make anything too black because it's only going to appeal to a niche audience and shit. But it's like
You
white
can
people,
make something super white and it's supposed to be accepted
but
to
white
everybody.
people have been entertained by niggas for the beginning of time.
And
Like
when
what
you
we
say-
talking about? Like
And make sure when you say that
Well,
for
no,
some
because
motherfuckers,
if you go back and look at the numbers, like historically, like
right.
all those like '90s sitcoms or whatever
Mhm.
were like underperforming and like really getting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you're talking about like the black community, yeah, like 90% of black people was watching that shit.
Sure.
But, like,
yeah.
like white people was not watching it. Like 10% of white people was watching Martin and like shit like that.
Okay,
so,
I'll go one.
so I get why they don't.
I push back to that only because it's like it usually had way less promotion,
Yeah,
way
that's
less
true.
marketing.
Mhm.
They never won awards.
I'm not saying it was
You know what I mean,
fun,
blah, blah, blah.
less funny or whatever. But
Yeah, but meanwhile-
I'm saying the numbers
But and then
definitely
think about
showed,
shows like
you know.
Cosby Show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the Emmys, all
True.
the ratings, all the everything.
But look at what it was. It was considered to be wholesome black entertainment.
Yeah,
There's
he
a
was one of the
difference.
good ones and
But
shit.
that's
yeah,
one of the
that's
good
it.
ones.
That's what the network got behind
Till we
it.
forget
Yeah,
that nigga was
yeah.
not one of the good ones.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. The network got behind it
Yeah.
because it wasn't as, I guess, authentically black because they couldn't believe that black people were just regular.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I'm
about that
saying?
documentary Fat
It's a
Tuesdays. Did you see that?
stone. No, not yet. Hey, shout out to the chat though. Yeah. I see y'all in the chat. This nigga said Primm says pause before using the bidet and shit. That's funny.
This nigga be on the toilet. This nigga on the toilet.
Hey, yo,
about to
no
press the
homo,
button.
nigga.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
pause.
chill out.
homie.
Yeah, right.
Hey, yo, chill out though. Chill out though.
Stupid.
But like, you had like the Fat Tuesdays documentary that talk about the black nights in comedy clubs.
Yes.
And those nights saved the clubs.
Oh, without question.
And because that, you know, yeah, the audience was primarily black, but if you notice now, even the black nights at the clubs out here now with chocolate Sundays, crack 'em up Thursdays,
Yo.
shit like that, Monday Rays, the crowd ain't all black anymore.
No,
well,
no,
yeah,
no.
black shit is definitely profitable. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you get that shit right, but
Always
yeah,
has been.
It's,
Always
it's
has
definitely. There's still some. You know what I mean? I can see why there's still some hesitant. Some, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
With really putting us on. So shout out to All Def for really, you know what I mean,
Yeah, man.
getting out there putting niggas on and shit.
Absolutely. Shout out to my mentor, unsung hero, Drew Tillman,
Yeah,
I still
Jerul's
do-
a goat in the game, and motherfuckers do not give him his flowers
who I
enough.
still do business with on a regular basis. He brought me to the All Def Studios really early. I used to help him produce All Def Live
Okay.
at the Chinese Theater.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. monumental, honestly, what they did. I know there's a lot of like niggas was doing the hashtag all deaf survivor at one point and shit like that.
They went through a lot of ups and downs.
There's been ups and downs, but you know,
big ups to them.
Congratulations on 10 years, still going strong, baby.
Yeah, man.
You know, they outlasted the rush card and shit.
Nigga, everything outlasted the rush card.
Niggas want, I don't want no damn rush card.
Niggas out here like, hey, Uncle Rush.
Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way, yeah.
The rush card was the first Cash App, nigga.
Yeah, low-key.
Rush card was the first Cash App, though.
No doubt.
So it's Cinco de Mayo weekend, which at first when you hear, you're like, weekend, ain't Cinco de Mayo a day? Yes, it is. But it's now developed to the point the shit become a whole weekend.
Especially, yeah, we in LA, we in the West Coast, yeah, you know, they're going to turn up.
And that's the crazy thing, like, I can see in LA because this is Mexico. You know, there are more Hispanics and Latin people in LA than anybody else. So of course that, you know, that tradition will be honored here.
Yeah.
But if you look at all the shit that's been happening across the country, it's a whole thing now. It's like, for all intents and purposes, this shit done got gentrified. I saw a comedy show flyer, nigga. It had a show, it was Latin Comedy Night. It was on May 3rd. It was on Wednesday. So I was like, okay, maybe they couldn't get to Saturday.
Yeah.
It was Latin Comedy Night. It was 9 Latin comics. Cool. This show was produced and hosted by the whitest of white women, nigga. And somebody was like, well, maybe she's part Hispanic. I was like, no, she's all white.
Well, that's how it be. Yeah, BET owned by a bunch of pasty-ass old white people.
But I get that part, but I'm just saying, like, in those type of, we always talk about how our communities won't shit for ourselves. A Latin Comedy Night celebrating Cinco de Mayo or even a Juneteenth joint should be just us. Or, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a token white person on it.
Well, I mean, yeah, they come in and, you know what I mean, they want to make some profit. Yeah. Hey, I'm not saying it's right, but
yeah.
That's the game, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, quite often things that are supposed to represent a certain community are ultimately controlled by someone not of that community. We're not talking about you, producer Yo. We appreciate everything.
Yeah,
that
we
you
love
do.
Jewish people in hip hop or whatever.
Right,
know,
exactly.
You know
what I mean?
Or
And every corner store in the you know, low income neighborhood is usually the Korean or Jewish owned or whatever it is. You know, and yeah, I mean, it's a shame. And it trickles all the way up to entertainment, like you just brought up, you know what I'm saying? And that goes back to why the whole thing about All Deaf and why it was so incredible, because it was, you know, it was FUBU, baby, for us, by us.
Nigga, shout out to FUBU, keep trying to make this comeback.
Hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I see 8 niggas every 3 weeks with at least a New Jersey on.
Bro, I be wanting, sometimes I be wanting to, like, I know somewhere in like my grandmother's storage, I got a big Fat Albert shirt.
I used to have a big Fat Albert.
The big orange joint.
I had an orange, I mean, no, it wasn't orange. I had a jean jacket. And
yeah.
And this nigga face is just big as shit on the
Bro,
back of it.
And I can almost promise you it fits me.
I don't even know where I got this.
It still fits me. Like I was wearing like 3X
shirts
at the time.
Nobody wearing the regular size FUBU jersey. You wasn't wearing it like an NFL jersey, nigga.
Hell no.
You was wearing an a FUBU jersey like New York Undercover style Malik Yoba, nigga.
And remember this nigga Damon John would be in the ads and thought he was sexy with
remember
the little
FUBU
curl
album,
and shit.
nigga?
Yes,
nigga.
the FUBU album.
So
FUBU album,
nigga. I dropped. So last week I'm
dropping on that bitch.
Nigga, I'm dropping Primm off after last week, bro.
Yeah.
After we recorded last week, so I'm dropping Primm off, and one of the songs from the album, I was like, "Yo, did you ever hear this Primm?" Like, no. It was the song 50 Niggas Deep by Drunken Master.
Yes.
I had this nigga Primm listen to the whole thing. Primm was like, okay.
This nigga was counting through the song. Like, all right, bro.
Niggas was like, what? Niggas was counting all the way to 50.
He counted to 50 during the song.
You listen to the nigga in the background go,
right?
nigga go 33.
And it wasn't even the end of the song. It was a long ass song too. Hey, yeah. Shout out to the FUBU album. What does that mean?
No, there was a FUBU like sponsored like mixtape kind of.
That's
album.
what it was. It was a FUBU sponsored mixtape.
Yeah,
nigga.
just like there was like
crazy.
I feel like there was like a Baby Fat one.
Yes, the Baby Fat one.
And then there was like a bunch of shits like that.
That's low key.
Fatty Girl was it? Yeah, that was a single.
Yeah,
What was that?
That's crazy.
Come on,
that was from as a Baby Fat album.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention, bro.
Was it also on the FUBU?
I was just in middle school
can
chilling.
you pull up the FUBU album on you in the track list? Because I think Fatty Girl might have been on that joint.
Low-key, that's a good ass idea though. Just having a brand, just
it's
make an album.
FUBU album. Yeah.
Here's all the people you like singing about fucking McDonald's
basically,
or whatever.
Nigga,
and shit.
should we do
The Good Life? That's the compilation album.
Hey, yeah. Look at that with the FUBU hat on the front.
No, Fatty Girl wasn't on it. Damn.
It is number 4.
Oh, number 4. Okay, I missed it. Yeah,
No
Fatty
shit.
Girl. Yeah.
Oh, because you were looking for PH.
I was looking for PH, that's
why
why.
are they spelling FATTY?
Because it was probably white people like, what do you mean,
insulting, bro.
patty?
They were
What do you mean,
trendsetters, bro.
What do you
patty?
mean, fatty girl?
It was trendsetters. Not how we
that's
be
not
like, oh, she
cool,
fat
dog.
as shit. You know,
But if you look at
No,
the
but
artist-
back they had PHAT back then,
Yeah.
days.
Bro,
Don't-
if you look
don't
at
play me like
the
that.
artists they had on that joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nate
Fat
Dogg,
Farm, yeah, they had
LL,
fats.
Luda,
They
Keith
had
Murray
fats.
when he was on
Why
top
they
of the
spell it
game,
that way?
Mr. Cheeks, Beanie Man.
But it's
India-
also-
Mr. Cheeks, pause.
it's also niggas we never heard
This is
before
a-
or since.
it's a
JS
couple.
of 54th Platoon. Who the fuck is that?
They heard this nigga since.
That nigga
Long
probably
ass
at the
name.
corner gas station.
That nigga went back to the 54th platoon. I'm going back to the army, man.
Going back to the platoon, nigga. These niggas got benefits.
That's the only place that shit makes sense.
You stupid.
Oh, they got TL of 54th.
The whole
Oh,
52
platoon.
platoon was
Nigga,
crazy.
that's the whole platoon,
They
nigga. That's
marched
them two
up in
niggas.
this shit.
That's wild.
We had some shit in Chicago similar. It wasn't like we had soldiers at war. It was a bunch of niggas in Chicago that dressed like military before No Limit.
Yeah.
These niggas was just a gang of niggas in orange.
That's
Oh, shit.
hilarious.
Orange
You said he
shirts
dressed
and
like
fatigue.
military, though.
They
That's
was
what-
dressed like they was all like they had
What
the
the
brother
fuck,
James, the
military?
general soldiers
Brother-
at war. You know what I'm saying? 5-star General James.
These was rappers?
These was rappers.
Oh.
The album was kind of dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
There was some new shit coming out of Chicago, I feel like every 2 weeks back in the 90s.
course.
Legit ballers and shit. What was that?
What you mean? Do or Die, Pope?
It was like, yeah, I mean, it was Do or Die, of course.
Do or
Twista.
Die, Twisted, Crucial
But-
Conflict, Psychodrama.
Wait, look up legit. That nigga look like Mateen in the middle right
Low key, that's hilarious.
there. Got old boy Mateen story this shit. But nah, definitely, because I remember being in Chicago and I seen hella fucking
Bro,
advertisements
we
for
dropped
legit
the
ballers.
shot dropped so much shit in the 90s that changed hip hop. Look, Crucial Conflict did some country shit on the west side of Chicago, bro.
Yeah.
And them niggas was real hardcore Vice Lord niggas.
Yeah.
Kilo, Cold Hard, Never, and Wild Style was
Shit.
them guys, bro. Like them niggas was real niggas. And then you had Psychodrama and all that. You had like I said, Twisted, Johnny P, all them. Then you had Common.
Oh, wait,
you
we got
had
a super chat. Fubu, Iceberg, Dada, honorary mention
Oh,
spinners.
not Dada, nigga.
Nigga, Randy Constance with the
Shouts out
$5.
to the homie Randy Constance, man. That's the guy. He's a member of my supervillain squad for me over on Patreon.
Hey.
He been fucking with Mad Titan.
Okay.
And that man, he the one I told you, Primm, when we first met, when I was like, yo, I need you to send a shout out to the homie Randy. That was the homie.
Okay, shout out
That's
to
the
homie
homie.
Randy. You're an all-star,
He the one who
Randy.
put me on. Randy put me on the Primm because I never knew who the fuck Primm was.
Okay,
Hilarious.
that's what's
He was
up.
like, yo, you ever heard of Primm's Hood Cinema? And I was like, what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck is a Primm's
full
Hood
circle.
Cinema?
Nigga mentioned spender. Did y'all ever have any spender accessories?
Nah,
Any accessories that
nah,
spin?
I
I had
can't
a
say
charm,
that
I ain't
I
gonna
did.
lie.
I did. I
Nigga.
definitely did. I mean, I was
I had
at
a
the right
charm.
age for that shit. I was
Yeah.
like 14. You know
I
what I'm
just kind of knew. I was like, this shit ain't gonna
Yeah,
last.
I
nigga.
I just had a
saying?
charm,
Hey,
nigga.
nah, that shit
Oh,
was
no.
Did you
fire.
niggas have Jabot jeans?
Of
With the
course,
stripes?
the
Nah,
shuttle
I didn't
jeans
have
with
no
the
damn
You ain't had no
Yeah.
Jabos?
Nah.
You ain't had no Jabos
You were talking
around?
about up the
Trendy as
age,
fuck.
nigga. Everyone had the. If you didn't have the white ones, you wasn't shit.
I was probably
the one with the
elementary
black
school or
straps
something.
or-
no, the black ones with the white
With the
stripes.
white stripes. Yeah.
You had to have them or you wasn't shit at all. And then you could try to get cute on niggas like, oh, I'm gonna do the denim with the blue straps and put Timbs under. It was a whole thing, bro.
Nigga,
I'm
remember
glad
when
none of
niggas
those
was wearing
pictures
fucking the
exist.
edge of their pants on the cuff? Niggas was doing rubber bands.
Okay, so I got
Here we go.
two questions. No, two questions. Old like styles like that's fucked up that you want to bring back, and then we'll get into who should be on the BBC Club mixtape. If we was going,
Oh shit! Who should be on the BBC?
But let's start with the fashion. If you could bring back some old shit that you don't give a fuck what niggas think is still fly to you, what would you bring back? I got my answer.
I would bring back Durag and hat combo. Durag
Yeah,
and hat
that's right.
combo
Even
is
I'm
Method
cool.
even
Man.
on ball, nigga. I'm bringing back
Durag
the
and hat
Durag and hats,
combo is
nigga.
cool. I like it, man, because you can wear a bunch of different hats, man. I wish that wasn't played out. Durag and hat combo is fire.
Dude, they
dude.
might sponsor the podcast coming up.
Durags?
Niggas who still rock the Durag and hat.
Nigga, nigga, Nan Durags.
Oh, come
Oh,
on,
man.
man. Durags will go
Nigga.
hard.
nigga.
Man, Durags go hard.
Look like when you tie, it's just the Nan symbol in the middle, nigga. And the nigga got his hat like this. Hey,
shout
Birds,
out
look.
Easy
Hey,
E
Bird, nigga got his
249.
Shout out, yeah, Easy E2490
Appreciate the super
gave us
chat.
a super chat too. Didn't ask a question.
Somebody said about everybody said about lugs though. Like, hey, remember them Birdman lugs when the bitches
Bro.
drop, bro.
Are you trying to bring Birdman lugs back? Is
Hell
that your
yeah.
answer?
yeah. I want to test your peas. Put your lugs on.
Yeah, I would touch your penis now, little Bow Wow. Hey, no. I don't think Birdman lugs was ever like hot, right?
No.
I don't
Nah,
think
because
so.
Timberlands
I
was
think he
because
tried them,
they was trying to compete with Tim's and you couldn't fuck
I
with
definitely
them.
had some lugs. I definitely always stayed with the wax shoes, but
The Popo cat lugs. If you can't get the
Fuck, man, I'm trying to think, nigga. Like,
I'm trying to bring back the fucking Sean John
Velour
velour suits,
suits.
bro. I don't give a fuck what
Yeah.
nobody say.
you've said that multiple times.
I don't care. The shit fire.
Yeah, you.
Yeah,
serious about
you
that.
been adamant on bringing back the velour tracksuits, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
we
going
should
on
just-
eBay right now.
Yeah, we should just dress how we want. Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna wear
one
a do-rag
episode.
and hats. You can go
nigga,
ahead
I'm
and
coming
cut
in
a
this
velour
bitch
suit.
with a goddamn some overalls and Tim's on.
Nigga said
Fuck yeah.
lugs was for
But some
boots was
Birdman
for
lugs,
plumbers and
nigga.
shit.
Shouts out, let's see, just get what producer y'all say, just get suits. Suits from Zappos? Oh no.
Oh
From
yeah,
Zach Miller. Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
low-key microdosed some shrooms before I came in here, so yeah, feeling very nice.
All right. I'm not sure what that had to do with it.
Well, no, I was just starting. I was just definitely starting.
kicked in, nigga.
Well, no, I was reading. I was fucking up the reading or
Oh,
whatever.
okay,
so
gotcha,
yeah, I
gotcha.
just had to
All right.
preface that shit. I can read y'all in the chat.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I could definitely
I was
read.
like, wait a minute, what did it?
The nigga had to make an announcement. Hey,
By the way,
y'all, I
everyone,
can read. I just want y'all
Just
to
so
know.
y'all know, niggas is high in here.
Niggas is hot. Hey,
okay,
nigga, these
yeah,
shrooms that
nigga said
kicked
he
in,
would
I can
definitely
read,
buy
nigga.
a nan do-rag. I'm about to make some nan do-rags.
Bro, we need
How do you
that.
make a
I
do-rag?
do Sean John shirts,
figure
not
it
just the
out.
velour, like the Sean John shirts and
Yeah,
shit like
Bringing back
that.
Sean John.
Them joints was nice. Because there was a couple like red ones with the white lettering and
Yeah.
different ones like that. I bring back the iceberg joints.
I bring back jerseys with a shirt under the jersey.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
yeah. I
that's
do like that look.
I like that
That's a
look.
solid look.
Yeah,
which
that's
type
a
of jersey?
solid
Which
look.
ones you talking about?
You
Like
just
they-
like
the
put a white
basketball
tee
jersey,
on
yeah.
and
like
Yeah.
a baseball jersey. I can see that one.
You know what I mean? Little basketball jersey.
Yeah, basketball jersey.
Like
yeah.
college players used to.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I can see that. All right. So since we got our answers on that,
Yeah.
who would
Yeah.
be on the
You can
BBC?
put two artists on the BBC Club mixtape.
Lil Nas X.
What, nigga?
No.
His song just called Pause.
Hey, that nigga go
Hey, we the
hard
BBC
just saying
club.
pause, nigga. Just,
No, not Lil Nas X. We're not really that BBC club.
Hey,
I mean,
shouts out to
speak for
Corey Toro
yourself.
said, bring back the Dickie suit for people without criminal records. Remember niggas was
Yes.
rocking Dickie suits?
I said that on my Instagram. Like, if I was going to the Met Gala, I would just wear the Dickie khaki suit.
Nigga,
That's what's
oh,
up.
I know
Fucking
what I'm
chucks.
Nigga, I'm getting a suit
You're
made
like
out
a
of
Latino
CVS receipts.
person.
Fuck
You
y'all.
stupid as the
Nigga, I'm
fuck.
getting just the suit made out of, like it's a suit, but it's all just layered up with CVS receipts. Like what you going as this year? Discounts.
As
Nigga,
long as them shits go, you just wrap one
Just one.
around you. This shit's unnecessarily long.
So yeah, so who would be on it? Primm, you saying who?
Nigga said Ice JJ Fish. Definitely. I'm putting Ice JJ because yeah, if y'all don't know,
Oh,
yeah.
Ice
Who the
JJ
fuck
Fish.
is that?
You don't
You
know
know-
who Ice JJ Fish is?
No, nigga.
He probably
Oh.
seen Ice JJ. I'm gonna put you on, bro. Don't
Okay,
worry, bro.
all right.
This nigga, no, don't put. Oh
Ice
my god.
JJ Fish is on there, definitely for sure.
Oh fucking hell! This nigga is a rapper. That I use that term loosely.
You probably heard the song. It's something about you, girl.
No,
that just
and here's the
makes
problem. Though.
yeah.
Here's the problem.
Yeah,
Primm is doing the
yeah.
vocals
He's
way
got a
too
lot
nice.
of songs. He got a lot
Primm
of
doing the
songs
vocals
out
of
there.
Ice JJ Fish way too nice. 'Cause it's something about you, girl.
I mean, but that's kind of who should be on our mixtape. Like the nigga who did the
Wacky rappers
I
and shit.
really miss my niggas.
Yeah, I really miss my
that
niggas
dude.
on
Nigga,
here.
Flint Flossie
50
and
Tyson.
Turquoise Jeep need to be
Yes,
on our
of
shit.
course. Yes.
The niggas, how you like your eggs,
the
girl,
niggas
fried
who so
fruit
cold
like-
in the D.
Yeah, them so cold in the
they
D,
need to be
girls.
on there.
Yep, they need to be on there. The nigga that made "Fuck You, You Hoe," I don't want you back, just to be on
Oh
there.
yeah, that
Oh yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
man.
That angry ass nigga.
That angry ass
that
nigga.
Hey, it was
he
hurt.
man. That's
nigga,
sad,
as far
man.
as breakup songs
You
go,
bad
nigga, that is
bitch.
the. You remember the
He's
chorus of
mad
that shit? Fuck
Fuck
what I
all I
said, it don't mean shit now.
Right.
Fuck
Fuck
all
all
the
the-
presents, might as well throw them out.
This nigga-
Fuck all them
This
tears.
nigga
Nigga,
going
hey,
through some
nigga,
shit.
hey, nigga, I have
That's
Jay,
his
this
breakup
is
song.
shit.
That's
Fuck,
his
he's
breakup
like, fuck
song.
all them tears, they don't mean jack. Fuck you, you hoe. I don't want you back,
We
nigga.
need we
It
need
was like a
Wesley
party
Pipes'
song.
track on
Oh
there.
yeah, Brian Pumper, all the you know,
Oh, Brian
all the
Pumper
rapping
skit?
porn stars.
Brian
what's that?
Pumper
West Coast
skit?
Entertainment, all the West Coast
Hey,
Entertainment.
shut up,
niggas.
booty talk, nigga. West Coast Entertainment.
all the West Coast Entertainment.
That's
niggas,
hilarious.
Yeah. The peanut butter jelly
Oh,
time.
them niggas peanut butter jelly time.
Bro,
bitch.
that should
Did
go
you
in
hear
low
what
key.
that shit is supposed to be though?
No.
It's gay. It's something gay, right?
No, it's not gay.
I was already ready. I was ready for it, man.
I don't know why that tickled me so much. Is it, I think it's your lack of waiting. That's some gay shit, man.
What is it?
Jesus Christ.
Peanut butter jelly time definitely sound like
I mean, it definitely does. It sounds like
intimate man shit.
it's like Mr. Nasty time. Mr. Nasty time.
Mr. Nasty. Oh, Pootie Tang on the name.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, we Pootie Tang all day.
Shit, nigga.
No, what is peanut butter jelly time? What is that?
Yeah.
The song supposedly is.
This nigga literally crying.
You nigga just came out. That's some gay shit.
I was ready for it.
You
You
nigga
never-
just was
it was
ready
so-
for it. Supposedly, it's men. It's a dude with a chick, but it's anal sex with lube.
Okay. That's
Okay,
that's
so
pretty
that's
normal.
pretty,
Yeah, it's normal,
not
but that's
that
what's
far
supposed
off
to be.
what I
Yeah.
said and
But the
shit.
way this nigga just went, hey, it's gay.
Yeah, anal sex is, you know what I'm saying? That's
shit.
peanut
But
butter
no, that's
jelly
what
time.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
See, the meaning of peanut butter, it's supposed to be a bunch. Yeah, anal
Slang
sex.
for anal sex.
Yeah,
okay.
slang for anal sex.
Ew.
Go, because peanut butter and jelly.
That's
Yeah.
nasty as fuck.
Yeah,
Because
that's
peanut butter is like the poop, and then
Yeah,
The jelly
that's
is
disgusting.
exactly like
That's
jelly.
absolutely
Grow up,
disgusting.
guys.
Yeah, for real.
Grow up, guys.
Get your
Come
shit
on,
together.
man. I don't
Whatever
like
the hell
that,
that group
man.
is.
I thought it was a wholesome
Buckwheat
song about
Boys.
eating a sandwich and
You
shit,
thought it was a
man.
wholesome song, nigga.
Shit. I was
Just
saying
eat
we
a
doing it at
sandwich.
they doing it at
The
stadiums
little
and
kids
shit.
be talking about this peanut butter jelly
shit.
time, man.
Getting in
That's
the
not
ass.
cool, man.
I know Jay is. Are you getting in the ass out here on these streets?
Actually,
First of all,
I'm not about to go into all that detail, but
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not about to
that
go
means
into
yes.
detail.
The nigga just don't want to say it. Okay?
Yeah, no is a no in this
Right,
scenario.
that was just a no.
Yeah,
This
that
nigga
was
was
a no. Yeah,
this nigga was like, hey, I'm not trying to
he
get all
said
that
Shane
personal
Diesel
life.
featuring Mr. Marcus.
Oh shit.
Man,
Holy
mixtape,
shit.
The
man.
motherfuckers who made the chicken noodle soup song got to be on there.
Oh, yeah,
that's
fuck with
shit.
it.
Because
And,
remember the video with the little Dora the Explorer motherfucker?
Yeah.
It was like a laddie rain.
Whoever made
That was a terrible era.
someone sent us a song where they did sample the Arby's bass. Like whoever made that, we need that.
Oh, you know who need to go to jail?
Was that Pusha T?
The nigga who made the AI shit of Michael Jackson singing "Fuck them other
Oh
niggas."
yeah, down for my
I
niggas.
heard
Nigga need to go to
absolutely.
jail.
Yeah.
I want the police involved. in that shit.
Yeah, check that out. Yeah, Michael Jackson, AIs, all that shit.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Like,
Wait, what?
all right, what is the baseball? Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
That's
Where
your
does the
dick.
baseball
That's your
bat?
dick.
That's your dick. Gotta be right. That's the
All
wood.
right.
It's
Come
gotta
on,
be.
guys.
Go
All right.
ahead.
Come on,
Because
guys.
what else do a peanut and a
Prim
baseball?
finds you guys
I don't like
immature.
this shit, man. Hey, we put the Muppets on the. Who's these Muppet niggas, man? What is the Muppet
What?
niggas'
Who is
name?
these Muppet niggas?
What's the actual name of the band? and
Wait.
shit?
Your transitions today are fucking hilarious. Jay doesn't know. Wait a minute. Okay. So before we sat down, we watched a trailer
Right.
for the new Muppets project coming out. I think there was no segue to this.
Well, yeah, I just want to know the name of their band so I could put them on the Nan mixtape and show them some
Oh,
love
the
and
Electric
shit.
Mayhem is the
Okay,
name of the
yeah,
band.
that's a whack ass name, bro. Yeah, I wasn't never a Muppets nigga, man. That
You know?
shit- no, never got into the Muppets, bro.
I
I
love
don't even know what channel
Who
that came on.
is
That shit
these
came on
Muppet
public
niggas?
access or whatever. This shit
Well,
was
the-
on
the whole
public
thing
television.
with the Muppets. They're owned now by Disney,
Yes.
and I think since that happened, it's been kind of whack. Like pre-Disney Muppets, I fucked with pretty heavy.
Okay.
And people don't realize that like the original Jim Henson shit was meant to be a
Like
little bit more
adultish,
edgy
yeah.
and shit.
I'm sure I would have gotten into it, but yeah, I don't know
The
what
first
yeah.
Muppet special that ever aired, people don't know this. The title is Sex and Violence.
Oh wow,
That's the
crazy,
name
bro.
of the first
No,
Muppet
and
special.
I agree with producer. The Muppets on ABC was great because they
I did like that show.
because they kept it very adult type oriented.
Yeah, I did like that show, but that's like a small percentage of what Disney has done with the Muppets, right? If it's fair. Exactly. What else have they done? Not much. They did the Jason Segel movie, which was whatever. Then the sequel to that was awful. You know what I'm saying?
I will always go off Meet the Feebles.
But yeah, they
anytime I
gotta-
bring up the Muppets, I'm always bring up Meet the Feebles. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Meet
yeah.
the Feebles is the shit.
Peter Jackson, early
Peter
project.
Jackson. That shit is, if you've never seen Meet the Feebles for y'all watching and listening, that shit is dark.
It's puppets?
Yeah. It's like dark ass puppet. Worse than the Happy Time Murders or whatever that came out not too
Yo,
long ago.
Greg the
Oh,
Bunny,
word.
yeah. The Happy Time Murders really was a disappointment for me.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting so fucking much more with that movie.
Yeah.
And it just was like, blah. But yeah, so we watched the Muppet Mayhem trailer,
Yeah.
which we all thought was a movie.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
It seemed
the
like it's a
trailer was
movie.
definitely
Yeah,
a
they got
movie
a bunch of people in the shit.
Yeah,
They got
what?
a smart guy nigga in it. Yeah.
Yo,
They got, who
is that
else?
Taj Mowry?
Yeah,
that
that's
was
definitely
grown
him. Yeah,
Taj
that's definitely
Mowry.
him. Yeah.
Holy
You didn't know? I
shit!
said
I was
it.
watching the whole time
It was a
like this nigga
grown
look
Taj
hella
Mowry.
familiar. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yo, they
that's
put
up,
like
bro.
everybody in it.
All-star.
Liza Koshy's in it. We saw Kevin Smith, Steve Aoki, Paul Abdul, Charlamagne,
Dead Mile,
Morgan Freeman. Like they
Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al Yankovic, but that's that Disney joint.
Yeah.
That's that Disney money. Like you can just bring people in and it work. I believe if they put this much behind it, because think about it, it's not focused on Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Right.
So
AJ Daniels, might be surprised. The Sesame Street characters are Muppets.
Yeah, they are
considered
Muppets. Yeah, they're the
Muppets.
same type of puppets.
But Jim Henson created the characters on
Yeah,
Sesame
they
Street.
definitely
And
always
Kermit
had
the
a-
Frog was on Sesame Street, if
yes,
you
he
remember.
was. Yes, he was.
Yeah, I was never anti Muppets or whatever. But yeah, I just never,
The
I
way you
never
just said
caught them. I
OG
never
Muppet
caught them.
days.
Never spoke to you.
Because yeah, what channel was it on? When did it come on?
I don't
when did
remember
you
what
catch some
station it was
Muppets
on, but the
and
Muppet
shit?
Like
Show
WP
it was
for
like
me-
the 70s.
Well,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
because
For
I
Chicago,
don't think
it was like
nobody archived it for me.
WPWR's
You know
Channel
what I mean?
50, I think we had.
Nobody around me is fucking with the Muppets, so
Right. No, I
I
get
never
it.
got no.
It's
no
a
exposure
very
to it and shit.
it's like you're into it or you ain't.
Especially since you know what I mean, I was like in the hood. I'm trying to be tough. I'm not watching no puppet show and shit. You know what I mean?
But I think that goes for a lot of niggas, bro. It was a lot of niggas in the hood was saying they was tough, but niggas was watching
Yeah, watching
everything,
some,
nigga.
Right.
But hey, yeah, puppets is where I draw the line. It's
Let
like
me-
some
let
little
me-
kid shit.
Let me bring this question up there.
I'm
Since
watching
we talking about the
SpongeBob
Muppets
like a
and the
real
Muppets
nigga.
basically being like an adult type thing, did we ever talk about cartoons that was supposed to be for like kids with their adult shit?
I don't know if we did.
Cause like them like Ren and Stimpy shit that was for that's like
Well, before we make that move though,
yeah.
I will say that the Muppets was innovators because the one Muppet, Janice, if you want to bring her up real quick,
What's her name,
producer
Janice?
Was
Yo.
the first Muppet with a lace front and eyebrows?
No, almost every bitch in Hollywood looks like this now.
Oh yes.
Look at this
Oh,
fucking
that's
shit.
hilarious.
Yeah, everybody
With the
look like
fucking
Janice.
lips
Yes.
and the cheekbones. She was talking about astrology
That's hilarious.
and meditation.
She like
and shit.
Sweet D Reynolds.
Nigga.
All these chicks look this way now. And so she had to have
That's your
really.
type, ain't it? Yeah,
That's definitely
your
not my
type.
type.
That's your type, though.
But I mean, look, if any of the Muppets is freaks, it's gonna be her more than Miss Piggy, don't you
Nah,
think?
yeah,
No, Miss Piggy out here.
Miss Piggy crazy.
Miss Piggy for the
She high
streets.
maintenance though. She high maintenance.
That's what I'm saying.
She
Miss
high
Piggy-
maintenance for the streets.
I don't. She a one woman kind of guy though. She like her frog.
That's what
nigga.
she want to be committed to that nigga.
She is a pig, ultimately.
So he's kind of cold in here now. I think he's trying to be an asshole and shit.
yeah. Leave Miss Piggy alone, man.
I'm saying it's kind of cold
did y'all
because
see
last time
Guardian?
it was hot as hell.
Oh, you
No,
coming out
yeah,
the room?
the
Yeah,
actual
last week
room
we was
is-
sweating
Last
like.
week, this motherfucker all just like,
Yeah.
how much time we got left on this
Like,
show?
holy shit.
Did y'all see Guardians 3 yet?
Nah.
No, I haven't yet. I saw the trailers. So I never hated the Guardians movies, but I never got into them like everybody else did.
Dude, I've always, because I like the fact when they first were introduced, they were the weird niggas that unless you were a comic book fan
Yeah,
for
yeah,
real, you didn't know who they were. You might have seen them like in the fucking Spider-Man cartoon or shit like that occasionally.
Yeah, nobody knew who the fuck
but nobody knew who they
Yeah,
were. And I
guaranteed.
told people, I remember telling people back in the day when
I
it
thought
first
they was
came
making
out.
somebody up and shit. I'm like, y'all,
Y'all
got enough
no-
Y'all ran out of
bro?
superheroes. Y'all gotta make
Niggas
some
ain't
shit
really
up.
got no
Fucking
talking
talking
tree.
raccoon and shit.
But I said that if they could make a talking tree and a raccoon work when they made it, this is before Marvel was really in their bag.
Yeah.
I was like, if they can make that shit work, they can do whatever they want.
I think I'm just done with Chris Pratt. I think it was a Chris Pratt fatigue too, especially when I heard what's the nigga? This is my second Always Sunny reference, but the nigga who played Dennis on Always Sunny.
I don't know
forget
which
the
one is
actor's
that.
name, but he went up for Star-Lord, and I'm like, bro, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Was
And
it
that
Charlie Day or is it
No, not
Charlie Day.
Rob
No, Dennis, the guy who plays
Glenn
Dennis.
Howerton.
Glenn Howerton,
you're
yeah.
right. Yeah, sorry.
He went up for Star-Lord, and I've just been picturing him. I'm like,
Yeah.
that would have been so perfect instead of goddamn Chris Pratt. So every time I'm watching a Guardians movie, I'm like low key disappointed.
But they
like,
got multiverse
and I'm like,
shit
yeah,
now.
I'm like, I want a multiverse. Well, maybe AI will get to that point where I can replace this nigga. Brooklyn Arts.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna
That'd
fight
be fine,
that.
yeah.
Yo.
AI movies.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I
They're
never
get there.
thought about
Don't
that.
do that.
I've been
No,
thinking
no.
about this shit.
That's
forever,
kind of hard
yeah.
if you watch the movie and you're like, I don't like this actor.
You can put yourself in this shit,
You
yeah.
could put yourself in
Oh,
this
you
shit.
just AI deep fake yourself or some shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, as an
That's gonna be
actor in the
fire.
Screen Actors Guild, fuck both of you niggas. No. That's just, by the way, the writer's strike was something I wanted to bring up. I know a lot of motherfuckers don't understand. Some people I've seen on Twitter and shit, like, why the writer's striking? Because these motherfucking CEOs are getting paid and everybody else is getting no money and it's shutting this shit down.
I mean, here's the thing about this writer strike though. Back the previous one was more going at like studios and they was like, now they going after like super villains, nigga, like Jeff Bezos and Netflix
All
and
them
people
CEOs,
that
nigga, are super
is
villains.
a little too. I mean, it's a different kind of opponent this time.
Because I see a lot of people talking about oh man, these Hollywood writers making all this money and they just mad. I'm like, yo, you ain't one of the like higher upper echelon of Hollywood writers. You are not making money like that.
Yeah,
I don't know why people always think that you're not making money like that.
right.
So collectively, for those just really want to understand it, the writers basically are asking for a 2% increase. 2% that has been over 29 years overdue. The networks and CEOs are like, man, fuck that. No, we're not giving y'all that.
That's crazy.
Then they said, we do not. So what studios want to do is have AI write a script for a TV show or a movie. And all they do is hire a writer to punch it up and make sure it's good.
Yeah.
And basically eliminating writers. And the writers are like, no, fuck you. Because also, you can't have, a computer cannot write
You
human
gonna fire
emotion.
us? Fuck us. We're gonna strike, I guess, right?
Yeah.
A computer can't write human emotion. And also what the AI does really, it doesn't create shit. It pulls from shit already.
Yeah, AI
Right.
can give you a good concept or whatever. It's too early for AI to be doing any of that shit. But I do think these writers, either they're gonna just go back to work or they in it for the long haul, just because
Yeah.
this is a bad time to be going on strike right now. It's a recession, low key, and plus, we got so much entertainment at our disposal and shit. Like,
I tell you what, now's the time.
we can take a break on new shit and like for a minute and like
now's the
people will be
time to
fine.
pitch your game shows.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
fucking
we about to get, a
blah,
bunch of
blah.
that shit. Like, as again, the writers on strike now, the directors about to go to the table to get their money, and then us as the actors, we follow suit in June. So right now, about 4 or 5 major shows have shut down production.
Yeah.
At this rate, yeah, the studios and networks have enough to last till at least the fall. But after that, shit's in the air.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't know if a lot of people really get it. Like, people talking about some gotta get real jobs. It is a real fucking job. Anytime you watch a TV show, a writer wrote that shit. A writer spent about 2 weeks at home doing nothing but writing that one episode of TV you watch. 2 weeks at minimum.
Yeah.
And people be like, oh, well, it's just real simple to write a TV show. No, the fuck it's not.
Yeah, they got a boss. They got the whole setup,
They
just
got
like you
network,
got. Yeah,
all
they
that
got
shit.
a quota. So yeah, that's definitely a real job.
Yeah.
So
And you gotta get motivated, nigga. We've been talking about writing a BBC Club movie.
all that,
I just
man.
need you
Let's get
niggas
an
to
AI
be
nigga to
involved.
write this shit, man.
Let's
No,
do it.
no,
Let's get
these
ChatGPT to write the BBC Club movie,
These
dog.
niggas here.
We got it, baby.
Yeah, we'll punch it up, bro. You know what I mean? Look at this nigga's face. That's the same face you made when I beat the dog shit out of you. Fucking air hockey the
Speaking
other
of
day,
air
bro.
hockey, we were at, so one of our homies, Jason Cade, had a birthday this past
Shout out
Friday.
to Cade, man.
Shouts out to
I know he
Cade.
watches the show.
And so we asked Cade what he want to do for his B-Day.
This nigga producer, yo, said Charlie Day is gonna play him.
That's
When
what
he
he
saw
got.
this nigga, yeah, that's
Bro, that's
perfect.
actually-
That's perfect
yeah, actually,
casting.
it's Charlie Day,
That's
yeah.
perfect casting,
It
bro.
is really good.
Somebody get Charlie
Come
Day
on,
on the
man.
phone.
Hey, KT Masterpiece said an AI-generated Wesley Pipes quote.
That's
Excuse me, give me a second. I'm about
yeah,
to see what this
that's
nigga...
fantastic.
I'm about to
AI
see...
don't know who Wesley Pipes
We're
is.
about to
Yeah,
see.
they gonna find out today.
We're about to see.
But
Hey, yeah, all that. But yeah, you bust his ass on the arcade games.
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
yeah. Like no lube, no anything. I didn't warm it
So
up at
here's
all.
what
I
happened.
just
We
got
went
it.
and we were playing, we all just hanging out at the arcade, having drinks, everything, everybody kicking it. So I get on the air hockey table. I play against our nigga Cade first, beat this nigga's ass. I play against our homie Mark Morrow. I get Mark Martin. And then this nigga Chris Burns jumps on like, I think I can do a little something.
No. Okay. Again, Jay had 2,
He
sound
hustled you and
victories. And
Yeah, he hustled you.
I
Okay,
start
that's
walking up to
hilarious.
the table You know what I mean? And Jay decides he wants to say, "Oh, you want some of this?" I don't say nothing back. I just slowly take off my hoodie and my jacket, place it down because I like an unencumbered workspace. You know what I mean? All this,
This
but
nigga
you
said
know,
unencumbered. This
what-
really think he Gus Fring taking off his shit.
That's right.
Fucking.
What he didn't know is I'm hella nice at hockey. And then when I fucking Vegeta stopped the goddamn puck, everyone seemed to know it was over except Jay. And then proceeded to win 7-1. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So we were talking about our favorite arcade games earlier.
And that was going to be the segue to that.
Yeah, we wanted to get into with the chat also. I want to ask y'all. So one of the ones I always think about, and I played it when I was super young. Y'all remember that Simpsons arcade game?
Yes.
They have it at the
that.
bar.
They have it at the bar.
Yeah, we definitely be on that bitch. Yeah, like that shit was fire, and it was super hard to find for a long time. And I remember just Marge going in with the vacuum, and
Yeah.
that shit was always fire.
And they had the professional wrestler level where you fight the wrestler and shit. I mean, all them beat 'em ups, like the X-Men joint was fire.
He just typed in X-Men.
X-Men Arcade was fire. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up
original
was
game for
fire.
that was fire. Yes.
Yeah, all those like beat 'em ups were super fun. We fuck with pinball.
yes.
No, I'm not a pinball nigga.
Really?
Actually. No,
My favorite one was the Addams Family one because there's a box like on the side of the shit, and you playing the whole time. You don't know what's gonna happen. You get a certain level of points. It opens and a thing comes out. The hand. It comes and grabs.
Comes out, grabs the ball.
Yeah. Pause, and then it fucking and then it's the shit goes crazy. And I just remember that was a lot of fun when I was a
Does
kid.
it scare you?
Yeah, that scared me, nigga. What's one of your goated arcade?
I've always been a fighter.
Yeah.
A fighter game. So Street Fighter. You know,
I can't. I need a controller, bro.
Really though?
I'm a
Yeah, I
Street
can't
Fighter,
do
that.
Tekken. But I used to love me some NFL Blitz though. Some NFL Blitz and some NBA Jam arcade.
Was that in the arcade?
Yeah.
How you play a whole game of four quarters?
You know, imagine just having the control, but it's just with the sticks and everything.
Y'all be in that bitch for a long ass time.
Yeah, I mean, you play for a decent amount of little time with it. But
you play a
it's-
whole match. And
That's
shit?
how you learn the codes and shit like that and everything. Man, that shit was fun, bro.
Yeah, that
That's
was
crazy.
fun. Cruising.
Everybody
racing
love
shit.
Cruise Drive.
Anything with a
Yeah, man.
So speaking of Time Crisis, producer, you'll bring up Time
Oh
Crisis.
my God.
There was a dude who was at the arcade. First of all, this nigga.
Oh yeah, I know that nigga you talking about.
You
yeah,
already
I
know
go to
the nigga we
that
talking-
shit up the street
So
from my house.
you be going to this?
Yeah,
that shit?
down the street from my
Okay,
nigga.
yeah. I know that nigga. He's there every night,
Every night.
dressed up like a Leon from Resident Evil and shit. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, I walked in. Jay, the nigga Pap, the nigga Martin, Cade, everybody just standing there staring at this one dude playing a game. I was like, what's everybody going? It's a dude playing Time Crisis 2
Yes, he was.
alone. All right.
Playing both players.
Both playing player 1 and player 2. He's real time, like taking his foot off the pedals and dodging bullets.
Yeah,
And then
doing backspins and all that
He
shit.
backspin,
Yeah.
throwing the
He
gun
that
up
nigga,
and
man.
catching it with his other hand and shooting, and then doing
Don't
like,
play with that nigga, man.
and then like he had his own holsters that he brought from home on his sides, and he holstered the guns, and he do shit like
Yeah, don't
put his
play with that
hands
nigga,
up,
man.
and then just like pull them out and start blasting.
And remember,
It was
you
like,
got to use your feet to reload the gun.
Yes.
Yeah, he
so
nice
bro
as
out
shit,
here
bro.
switching cameras.
this nigga was so sweaty, dog. You were talking about Wesley Pipes.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could get excited about something like that, man. I used to be smoking
Bro,
weed.
I said we.
I wish I could just have something like that. Just like
the only time I've ever
I'm about
seen
to
you.
put my holsters on and go crazy out this motherfucker.
I've never seen you excited except for when you
When I
met
saw,
Holy Moly
Holy Moly
Donuts.
when that Maj man, when you met
Primm's-
Maj Drabani, bro.
This is Prim's level of enthusiasm and excitement in just life. When he met Holy Moly
I
Donuts.
love Holy Moly Donut
That-
shop, man.
That shit
Man,
went
he
crazy.
That nigga, man. Shout out Holy Moly Donut shop.
Absolutely.
Hey, yeah, fucking. What was I about to say? Damn, man, that goddamn arcade nigga, man. Yeah, shout out to arcade nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
we should have him on as a guest.
We should do a live stream at the arcade or whatever.
Let's
you know
do
what
it.
I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, that'd be
Something
dope.
like
Because
that,
my man,
yeah.
but my man was sweating so hard. He did everything.
Full flop
The
sweat.
crazy part is, you know how you got to put his like whatever 2 to 4 quarters in to start the game.
Mm.
Yeah.
So he put like whatever is between 50 cents to $2 for both, for both players.
Yeah.
He finished the whole
Sure
game.
did.
Wow.
First set of
on that
quarters.
first set of quarters.
It was insane.
Yeah.
He never put in
I
new
wouldn't
quarters.
imagine he was dying, getting
Yeah,
fucked up
nah,
and shit.
nah, nah.
You come in
Could
with
you
some
imagine
holsters.
he's just, like,
You
terrible at
get
it?
your ass bust and you come in with holsters and shit.
Bro, you
like,
just spent $87 in quarters trying to finish this shit.
Yeah, don't be coming and fucking up. You know
What's the game that you guys swear you the nicest? Like, everyone has that one game that was like, no one could fuck with me in this.
in the arcades?
Not in the arcade. Don't have to be
Okay,
arcade.
I was
Just in
saying.
general.
Oh, I know which one. It used to be Killer Instinct for me.
Word.
Okay.
I would fuck a nigga up with Saber Wolf.
Okay. all
Okay,
right.
Tekken is one for me. I
Yeah.
be fucking niggas up at Tekken. Also, Super Smash Bros. Niggas don't even be playing that though, so I don't never have no real competition. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right. All right.
Tekken is I'm always crazy at Tekken. This nigga
Who
said
was your
Perfect
guy?
Dark.
Who was your guy in Tekken?
Tekken, I always go back and forth. I use Paul
Okay.
or I use Eddie.
Yeah,
or I
Eddie Gordo.
use Jay.
Yeah.
I'm nice with anybody, bro. I get the hands.
I
on
was
anybody,
hella
bro.
nice in Soul Calibur.
Yeah, Soul Calibur.
That was
I
my
fuck with
shit.
it.
Nah, I never had Soul Calibur.
Whoever the nunchuck nigga, whatever his name was.
Soul Calibur
I've
was cool to me
served
too.
hella
I never
people.
had this
Bro,
shit,
me and
man.
Yoshimitsu was tearing niggas off.
Oh yeah. And then
I see you, AJ Davis. That's a good one. We'll
and
come back.
NBA Street 2 could not be seen.
NBA Street 2 specifically?
Specifically
Not
NBA
one?
Street 2, not 1, 2. And to this day, I don't give a fuck nobody say. WWF No Mercy on the N64. No, anyone out there, I don't care who you are, white, black, Asian, Latino, I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
who
did you really
you
just
are,
go a Chris
to
Burns over
this-
challenge?
That fucking meme. To this very day, nigga. To this day, cannot be
That's
seen.
crazy.
Do you
We're coming for
understand?
you, nigga.
Whatever you need, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to put on it. WWF No Mercy N64.
Hey, yeah, we need to run some games in here,
The
bro.
man.
Yeah, we can definitely run some games
The
in
man.
here. Yeah, we should, bro.
Somebody said
Yeah,
Soul
he said
Calibur
he
is
had it.
life. Mario Kart 64. A lot of people fuck
You
with that.
would have a Nintendo
Yo,
64
Clay
in
Fighters
this
was the
motherfucker.
shit, bro. Y'all remember Clay Fighters?
That's some
Nah.
broken, some
Bro.
broken nigga shit, man.
No,
Ain't
no,
nobody
it
playing
wasn't.
no Clay
Nigga,
Fighters.
there was a nigga on Clay.
That came with the fucking sister.
Yeah,
Nah,
shit.
this
some
was on
bullshit. That
N64.
sound like
You
some
niggas is
bullshit,
playing.
man.
Producer, yo, please pull up Clay Fighters. There was this dude, Bad Mr. Frosty. He was Frosty the
Bad
Snowman.
Mr.
That
Frosty.
motherfucker was a monster, bro. Y'all quit playing.
Bad
Oh, nah.
Mr. Frosty.
Bad
Sound like a-
Mr.
Oh,
Frosty.
no, it look like the peanut butter jelly time, nigga.
This nigga here.
This
This nigga
nigga
here.
fighting just
That nigga
jelly
ready for
right
peanut
there.
butter jelly time.
Hilarious.
I fucked with it, man, because that's when Sega had a lot of Sega, Super Nintendo. A lot of them had a lot of the
Look
fucking.
like if Toe Jam and Earl had a
That's
fighting
what I was just
game
gonna
and
say.
shit.
Yeah, it's
That
one of
Toe
those
Jam and
gross ass
Earl,
games.
Earthworm
Nah,
Jim
I'm
type
not
look.
fucking with
Everybody
that
had
shit.
that same look for it.
I'm good.
Yeah, gross ass booger games or whatever. Booger's so funny. It's the 90s, well.
The 90s.
Boogers. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. What's your game that nobody fucking with you?
Like I
Jay,
said,
you
for me, it's
said?
Killer Instinct,
Killer
bro.
Instinct, yeah.
You give
Okay.
me Saber
I
Wolf for this
never
bitch,
played
I'm
Killer
out
Instinct.
here.
I never played that. Yeah.
That's
I've
where the
been missing
niggas
on
started
fighting
saying
games, bro.
Ultra Combo. That's where it came from.
You ever play Bloody Roar? That's like another obscure ass fighting game. and
Bloody
shit.
Roar?
Yeah, it's a fighting game where like you can transform into a giant animal in the middle of the fight. And
No
shit.
shit.
Like, that shit was fire.
Nah,
bro.
I remember. Primal Rage was my shit, bro.
It's like that. It's like Primal
Yeah,
Rage.
yeah, yeah.
Except
Primal
for they
Rage was
all,
my shit.
you can go back to being a human.
Oh, GoldenEye was incredible.
I think everybody had that GoldenEye phase.
No,
Like,
yeah, I was always kind of trash at GoldenEye. Like my mom was busting my ass in GoldenEye. and shit.
Yo, mom.
She like, we going heads up, no slappers.
Well, 'cause
blah, blah,
my-
blah.
Yo, his mom, his
'cause-
mama like, when I bust your ass, clean that room.
Yeah, right.
When I
Yeah,
bust
yeah.
your ass, clean up that
Yeah,
room.
if you lose, you punished or
That's
whatever.
fucked
No,
up.
but I think that shit just gave me motion sickness. Certain N64 games would like do that shit with me.
Yeah.
Like I think the first person, like just the camera going too fast.
Yeah.
Something about the speed or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, that shit used to fuck
So
me
I've been trying over for this whole time. For people wonder, I've been trying to get Chat GPT and Bard to
to
do.
get Wesley
They
Pipes.
will not do it.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
They
shit.
will not do it.
I'm not saying that, sir. They made a a conscious
They
stance.
made a
and
bold
shit.
decision. Like, I don't think this is what I need to be doing.
Like,
I have
bruh,
literally been
why
trying to
did
get
you-
it to say a Wesley Pipes quote.
Wait, you're having trouble getting him to figure it out?
No, it won't say it.
Oh,
It won't-
he's just like this.
It's
shit
like,
is-
no, I'm not doing it.
That's hilarious.
Both
Will
of
he,
them, they're
will
like,
he do
no.
a who will win?
Huh?
Will he do a who will
Let
win?
me see. I'll do it. Okay.
We had a
yeah,
super
Biblical
chat.
Win. Yeah, we had AJ Davis. Shout out AJ Davis. Claire Huxtable versus Aunt Viv. Now, which
Aunt
Aunt Viv are we talking about? I'm guessing he's talking about OG Aunt Viv.
Right, because it's not even a contest if it's light skin.
OG Aunt Viv is washing most TV moms, honestly. OG Aunt
Especially
Viv.
Aunt Viv had too much heart. You know what I'm saying? She was a revolutionary.
Plus, she just had that frame, bro.
You remember when she was doing that ballet dancing?
Piecing nigga up, bro. Like, that's crazy.
She did. She was like AJ Johnson, muscular arms, face
she like,
ass.
what's his name? Yeah, like Anderson Silva.
Because you didn't know what it was till the ballet episode, and she was in that pink, a fucking
doing a little Squidward dance.
Yeah, it was Squidward dance.
Whatever she's doing.
Nigga, I'm done. I'm about to walk up out of here. Nigga, I put in Bard. Who would win?
Yes.
Claire Huxtable versus Aunt Viv from Fresh Prince. This is literally what the GPT say.
Yeah.
And I quote, hold on, let me move my phone, nigga. Claire Huxtable and Aunt Viv from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air are both strong, independent women, but they have different strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
Claire is a lawyer and a doctor, while Aunt Viv is a fashion designer. Claire is more physically imposing, but Aunt Viv is more agile and has a quick wit.
You call her physically imposing. That's low-key a roast.
Wait, nigga, wait, it gets better. In a straight-up fight, Claire would probably win. She's bigger and stronger. She's not afraid to get her hands dirty.
ChatGPT, your ass don't know nothing about the streets,
Viv
man.
wouldn't go down without a fight. She's a fighter. She's not afraid to use her intelligence and cunning to her advantage. Ultimately, the outcome of the fight between Claire Huxtable and Aunt Viv would depend on the circumstances.
Nah, man. Aunt Viv would wrap her ass up, man. Put that L on her, man.
If it was a fair fight,
done,
Claire would probably win. But if Aunt Viv had the element of surprise or she could use her environment to her advantage, she'd definitely win. What is his real name? But wait, this gets better.
No, because Aunt Viv is like from West Philadelphia, ain't she?
Yes, she is.
Ain't that Will's?
She is, but we don't. But where did we know where Claire was from? Because Claire went to HBCU, nigga. She went to
Here's
Hillman.
a more detailed analysis.
Nah.
Nigga, it gave a detailed analysis of each woman's strengths and
That's
weaknesses.
crazy.
ChatGPT
He low-key's
is on it.
washing us and shit
Nigga.
on the Who Wins. Ain't no point in doing this shit.
Wesley Lawrence. Okay,
What the fuck is that?
that's Wesley Pike's real name.
Wesley Pike's real
nah.
name.
So Claire Huxtable's strength, she's physically imposing,
Nigga said Claire got
intelligent.
those civil rights muscles.
Yeah, low key, she might have some pent up, you know what I mean?
Here's her
Some pent-up
weaknesses,
shit.
though. Because Claire's weaknesses are she can be overconfident, she's not always the most agile, and can be slow to react. And Viv's strengths, she's agile, quick-witted, fashionable, creative, and resourceful.
Also, Aunt Viv's not a fashion designer.
She was a professor.
Yeah. What the hell?
Her weaknesses is that she's smaller and weaker than Claire.
Maybe they talking about the second Aunt Viv. Are they getting the Aunt Vivs
Yeah,
fucked
probably
up?
getting
That's
the-
probably why, because they mixing the other Aunt Viv data.
Or maybe
into
that's
the
why
first
she
Aunt
wins, because
Viv
it
and
becomes
shit.
like Marvel versus Capcom, where she
She
can
can
tag in.
transform and shit.
Yeah, she tags in the light skin one, and then the dark skin
That's
one come out, and
hilarious.
then
Yeah,
Claire
versus
just
Aunt Viv.
overwhelmed and shit.
Yeah, they are both Aunt Viv and shit.
Yeah, she
We
tags
are
in.
Aunt Viv.
Her super is, Claire Huxtable's super is Bill comes in and then poisons your
Oh
drink or
yeah,
whatever.
you done after that. She got
Putting your
Bill
ass
on
to
the
sleep.
side. Yeah, nah. They must be mixing that light skin Aunt Viv data in there. But
This
yeah,
nigga
nah.
said fashionable, never want to fight.
Yeah, what are they talking? Well, I think they were just giving a disclaimer. Hey, they both got it.
Right.
but
That's
They
hilarious.
take
though.
okay. That's a funny thing. AI. That's a
man,
funny
breaking it-
perspective.
I told you,
I appreciate you.
that's
bro.
what we should do. I know who wins. We'll give our take, and then we'll send it to ChatGPT for the final.
to find a
You know
verdict.
what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
not final though.
Not final, but we'll get his
For
input.
an official, yeah.
Yeah.
Claire Huxtable was a lawyer. Like,
Yeah.
it's just all right. So this is what we'll do.
Who's Gully Boy, and why do they want you to fight him?
This we're not getting into it. I'm washing the nigga though.
All right.
Okay.
Whoa, this nigga said Gully Boy beating Primm. Relax.
Relax. All right, so
Hilarious.
we figure out who. Let's go to one of the old episodes and get a who will win.
Yeah.
Did we use all the ones we had? Let me see if we used all the ones we had on our run sheet.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
I don't think we
know.
did.
Yeah,
No.
the chat
We got
probably
one.
got something for
No.
us.
I got one
Yeah.
that we didn't do, and I'm gonna put it in Chat GPT as well.
I
Okay.
might got one. Too.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Lil Nas X
Okay.
versus Frank Ocean.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Frank Ocean, didn't he beat up Chris Brown or something?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Him and Chris Brown got into a fight.
Didn't Chris
I
Brown-
think it was
Chris
his
Brown just got into
security
it
or
with
something.
He just got to it, Usher.
He
Yeah.
be fighting all R&B niggas, bro.
Because he tried to
be
be the
in
most
there.
gangster
Yeah, they
one.
pull up to the studio. He just be yapping and shit.
Yeah, he
I
got a
can see
red
that.
bandana on and shit.
Yeah, Chris Brown fights
You
Frank
can't
Ocean.
take-
Yeah.
You
Okay, so
niggas.
he definitely fought. I don't know if they got it on tape or whatever.
Oh,
But yeah,
no.
he made a song about it all. That shit.
Did he?
Chris Brown headed to jail. Okay. Chris Brown and Frank Ocean fight.
Yeah, they tried to jump Frank Ocean for whatever reason in the parking lot.
That's what they said they tried to usher. Why is he
Oh, it's
fucking
back in
Yeah,
2013.
Chris Brown
jumping
keep
people,
trying to
dog?
jump
Some
niggas,
shit.
man, in the
That
parking
light skin
lot.
anger, bro.
Just want you to know, ChatGPT has its prediction, but it's a weird way. Again, this is AI. This is why.
Okay, but wait, let's get our takes
All right,
first.
so our take: who would win? Lil Nas X. I'm gonna tell you why I'm going Frank Ocean.
Okay.
Cause I don't he got that whole motherfucking squad with him. Tyler, Earl Sweatshirt, Taco.
Not no more.
He ain't got them no more.
Our future ain't a thing.
Our
Future ain't
ain't
no more.
a
Okay,
thing
that's them
no
niggas.
more.
Okay.
Still, he's
Also, it's got to be one-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one, yeah.
Them weird niggas don't know what one-on-one mean.
But we
no,
do
we're
it a
talking
fair
about
way.
one-on-one.
Okay.
I think if we're talking about from what they put into the world, like Frank is definitely more of a subdued type
I
of
thought you was about to
mellow
say Frank
person.
Ocean was seduce him.
Submissive.
I thought that's what you were about to say.
Nah,
Frank,
he
it's
a
like,
bottom.
what?
He definitely a bottom. No, I
He
don't
honey
know
traps this nigga and beats him up. What is wrong with you niggas?
No, that's not what I was saying.
All right.
But yeah, he's definitely more of a chill guy where like Lil Nas X is more rowdy. I can see him getting some what do girls be drinking or whatever, getting some Moscato in his system, and he
This
start
nigga
going
said
crazy.
spray this nigga with
like a bad
Prosecco in
girl
his
club.
eyes.
This nigga take his heels off
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I was
and
about
start
to
hitting
say
Frank
that,
with it.
yeah. I think Lil Nas X is that, and plus he's younger than Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean not trying to fight nobody, man. But I do think Frank Ocean he do be working out. He's probably got the weight
Hey,
on.
but
Lil
low
Nas X.
key, I
He
mean,
give-
this nigga Lil Nas X is cut the fuck up. You ever seen this
Yeah,
nigga? This
yeah,
nigga naked
yeah.
all the time. So I mean, you
Don't he
seen?
got titties or was that a prank? Or
No, that was a
something?
prank. He don't got
Okay,
titties, dog.
His AI
Oh,
titties
Jesus.
or whatever.
But he do be
Oh,
wearing like
Jesus.
suits of armor, shit like
His
that.
titties
Here's
bouncing
why
around and shit
I'm gonna
trying
tell
to
y'all,
fight.
I got Frank Ocean.
You
You
got
said
Frank.
Ocean can shadow clone jutsu.
Because Frank Ocean is
Shut
one
up.
of them niggas that practice the shit he see on Dragon Ball Z
I was about
and
to say,
Naruto.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean be that nigga all of a sudden start running at this nigga like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. As soon as Frank Ocean got some money, he hired a sensei and shit. He built the dojo and shit.
That nigga got a whole song talking about Majin Buu, nigga.
I fucking met over this past week, somebody who works who does engineering for Lupe Fiasco. And I told that nigga, I was like, you tell Lupe whenever he ready, bro. Let's fucking
And
go.
then probably
What's up,
said,
bro?
that nigga hit a button at a signal with the Lupe. Lupe looked up in the sky, got there, this samurai sword was there.
Yeah, man.
It's
Who
time.
would win rematch? Chris Burns, Lupe Fiasco.
This nigga said Nas got a boot knife.
he would have.
He would, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think Nas got some
Try me,
tricks up
bitch.
his sleeve.
Try me, bitch.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Frank
know,
Ocean
shit.
running niggas like this, bro.
But any nigga that's gonna pussy pop on a handstand for the devil, bro, that nigga got to be prepared
Yeah, but
to throw hands.
but I do feel like Lil Nas X is significantly smaller than Frank Ocean. I'm not sure. They
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be same size.
All right, what
for
does
all I know.
ChatGPT say?
Yeah, which chat? Yeah, put in Chat GPT.
He did.
I'm mad that the deciding factor in this match is the nigga pussy pop on the handstand for Satan.
He did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He out here rowdy. Yeah, this nigga said Lil Nas X a masochist. He'd get off on the pain, right?
Right.
He be hitting
yeah.
him, he be laughing and shit like
Oh,
fucking
shit.
Joker and shit.
All right. So this is what ChatGPT says.
Hit me, daddy. Yeah, you call him daddy and shit. Hit me, daddy.
He just
It says-
nutting hard with every punch.
Lil Nas X and Frank Ocean are both talented musicians with a unique sound. It's hard
Okay.
to say who would win in the battle between the two, as they both have their own strengths and weaknesses. Lil Nas X is known for his catchy hooks and energetic
Oh,
performances.
he's talking about a rap battle.
This is the way it fucking.
Get out of here with
Yeah,
that
let me redo this.
bullshit,
Let me
ChatGPT.
do that because that wouldn't like. Let me see.
Oh, you talking about a verse? They was talking about a verse.
They talking about the verses. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, like
Who
a
would
physical
win?
fight. Physical fight.
Yeah, they didn't even put these
In a
niggas on.
physical
They ain't even
fight
realize what we was talking about. These niggas so soft.
between.
Said Lil Nas X put a hex on a nigga.
Yeah, Lil Nas X no voodoo nigga.
that
Jeff
nigga
Alex
knows
say
something.
Elton John would be both of them. dog. He old school gay.
Yeah, he got Satan on his side.
Here we
bro.
go.
What?
This nigga Satan. No, not. I meant Lil Nas X.
Oh, I guess like why? with
All right,
Elton
here go
John?
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's hard to say who would win in a physical fight between Lil Nas X
Okay.
and Frank Ocean. Both
Have their own set of
ChatGPT,
strengths
come
and
on
weaknesses.
with that woke
both
shit,
men
man.
are relatively small in stature,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
neither
that's
has
what it is.
any known fighting experience.
Right.
However, Lil Nas X is younger and appears to be in better physical shape than
I
Frank
told you this
Ocean.
nigga's six pack is crazy.
Additionally, Lil Nas X has a history of being confrontational and
But
outspoken,
see, he didn't even know about the Frank Ocean
while
fight.
Frank Ocean
I'm
is
about to
more
put you
reserved
on
and laid back.
AI.
Based on these
I did say that,
factors,
though.
it's possible that Lil Nas X will be the victor in a physical altercation. However,
Oh shit.
It's also important to note that Frank Ocean is a very talented musician and songwriter. He is also well respected by his peers and fans. It is possible that Frank Ocean could use his intelligence and creativity to outsmart Lil Nas X.
Make a fucking bomb and shit. He gonna build a trap and shit. Yeah,
golden
got you
rubbers.
now. I built a snare trap during the fight and shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Frank made a paper. People always had to back out shows for bullshit.
Yeah, right. Low key. Yeah, he always. Yeah, sensitive ass nigga, Frank Ocean.
Pull up that Frank
So
video.
who's the ultimate? So who we going with ultimately?
I'm going Nas X. I'm going Lil Nas X, man.
Yeah,
I'm going Lil Nas X.
I feel like
Frank
he was
does
just
got
pull
hands.
some shit
Yeah,
out.
he did give Chris Brown and his security the beats or whatever. So, but
I believe
don't
it, but
know,
I just, like I said, I think Lil Nas X is gonna do some tricky, fucked up shit.
I feel like Lil Nas X started yelling out the Chucky spell and beat this nigga.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X definitely gonna hit you in the nuts too.
Yeah,
He's definitely hitting you in the nuts. He's gonna hit you in the nuts and grope him.
Magic and dirty fighting, it just beats all.
So this nigga gonna punch you in the nuts and go, hey, look where Bird's gonna do this shit. Bird's gonna go,
he gonna gold dust this nigga.
Yeah, he gonna give you the Money Mike shit. When you grab on your shit, don't let go.
I am a boy, Damon.
So we got anybody else? We just did. We did Unclear.
Oh, this nigga said Charlamagne the God versus Joe Budden. Who said that?
Oh, it's easy.
Hey,
no, it ain't easy because we know Charlamagne gonna try to run.
Charlamagne, if he can't run, they in the ring and shit. Hell in a cell and shit.
But Joe Budden? We ain't never heard of Joe Budden squared up with. Because the nigga almost ran from the nigga ran from the Migos. Remember that interview?
I don't think he ran from him.
It was three of them niggas.
Yeah,
though.
but I remember him. It was a video of him running down on some little kids or whatever.
He was chasing.
He's been a loudmouth. I don't see him actually doing no tough shit. Like and I've seen him like. He'll like pick his battles too. He'll like talk tough with like niggas like academics or whatever. But like, but like certain people, he won't. He'll just be, I think Joe's.
But I don't know. Charlamagne's real name is Leonard. And I don't just know about niggas name Leonard. Really, that's another one where it's like if you let Leonard beat your ass,
I know what else I wanted to talk about.
Leonard, because I could see a savage Leonard.
You got to be a savage.
It's going one of two ways.
Because you got to be a savage.
You're the most savage.
You got to be a savage with a nigga named Leonard.
Yeah.
So you got to be
a savage, but he's so stupid, dog. A savage Leonard, though.
Oh shit!
I don't think if your name is Leonard and you a savage, you're definitely in prison. No one named Leonard.
That's what I was thinking.
A killer.
I was imagining a nigga getting booked.
Exactly.
All right.
So because Charlamagne is a free Leonard, he going
Leonard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still picking Joe Budden just because Joe Budden is more like traditional manly. Like Charlamagne, I'm sure he'd be makeup. All
both the niggas got the police on speed dial.
Shit. Like I feel like Charlamagne's a little more frou-frou than Joe Budden.
A little more frou-frou. Yeah.
Like Joe Budden probably be drinking 40s and you know what I'm saying, doing coke and shit.
Yeah, I'll go with Joe.
Yeah,
I'll go with Joe. And it's the first time I picked the light-skinned dude, I think, over
That's
the
true, too. Yeah, that's a new world, man.
But also, Leonard be getting them skin fucking peels.
This
nigga like 3 more treatments away from being Sammy Sosa.
Right.
Like 3 more treatments away, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga hate man dark skin.
That nigga's like, he'll hate it. He'd be like, I'm just trying to get my skin cleared up. Nigga, clearing the melanin out, nigga.
Right.
Do y'all want to do this one story we talking about we was going to talk about, or y'all want to wait because it was the designer thing with Lil Boosie?
We can talk about it real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about the designer thing.
Designer, for those who don't know, got put in a mental hospital and arrested after beating off on an airplane. Literally, plain and simple, masturbating on an airplane. And so Vlad TV asked out of all niggas, Boosie, his thoughts on it.
Hey, no, honestly, if I could pick like one of the top most hilarious people to be masturbating on an airplane, it'd probably be Designer, bro. I just imagine him just, you know what I mean, his energy and like his funny voice and shit. That shit would be fucking funny as shit.
You ever seen that nigga freestyle?
Oh my God.
This nigga be saying some wild, dumb shit. But when Boosie was talking about, this nigga stood up, bro. He stood up, bro. It's like, what are you talking about?
But then Boosie dead ass say, if you gonna feel like you gotta go beat off on the plane, go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this.
We talked about jerking off at work.
At work, nigga. Because we know we had your
if
story.
you're a flight attendant, boom, there you go.
We had your story, nigga. We know your story about before you clock in. You clocked in.
Yeah, you sure did. Or clocked out.
You clocked out, nigga. Boosie was like, man, I done beat off in the bathroom playing many times.
He said, I was on Twitter, bro, and I seen no holes and my dick got hard and I fucking handle it in the bathroom, bro.
Yeah, this nigga, Boosie said, I jerked off on the plane bathroom. And that's so humanizing. You know what I'm saying? That's really, I like saying shit like that. Like celebrities, you know what I'm saying? They wake up with crust in their eyes.
Shout out to Mizu
jerking off in weird places just like us. You know what I'm saying?
Mizu Swano said the
like
police
us.
report said that a jar of Vaseline fell into the aisle when designer got up.
Use the whole jar. This nigga came ready for what the fuck?
He, like Boosie said, he got an addiction, man. He probably knew he got a problem, bro. He got to go to that hospital. Like
where
he kept
was he
saying.
going anyway?
Yeah, what was the destination? Do we know?
I mean, I'm sure he's getting work. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
This is going to be the weird question though. Like,
Yeah.
what? You just beating off into what? Your shirt, your pants, like, cause
Yeah,
No,
because
I just imagine him standing in the middle of the aisle, just like.
but the airplane bathrooms aren't small.
they're small
Yeah,
on
it's not
purpose now.
so
bro.
you that means you got elbow resistance, nigga.
Boosie
Yeah.
a tiny nigga. That nigga feet
That's
still
true.
swing.
That's stupid.
Boosie feet swing.
Yeah,
His
that's
feet swinging
true.
off the toilet, motherfucker.
That
the
shit probably
airplane
like the
toilet,
fucking
nigga.
Uncle Phil mansion and then
That's hilarious. Like a Muppet. Like a goddamn Muppet.
But like, if you not in, if you in designer, you in the seat, nigga.
Yeah.
Where's this
Yeah, he a
shit?
tall nigga too, man.
He
He wasn't in the, he
tall
wasn't in
nigga.
the seat. Yeah,
He was in first
the
class
aisle.
and he stood up and he just was like,
You
y'all
got
want
that
these
leg room
links?
for a reason.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, running back and forth through the aisle.
Damn,
and
bro.
shit.
Being a one-hit wonder is hard, bro.
I got bros in Atlanta.
And I always
He probably-
I always think about that too.
What?
Because like I'm glad that you know what I mean I'm like a mid-tier YouTuber. I'm glad I wasn't like an overnight sensation because like once the numbers start going down, like that shit probably does do something
You
to you
just go
mentally and
crazy.
shit.
That
Like,
you just
Yeah,
you go that
especially,
crazy.
like,
You
you
just
know
gotta
what I mean?
beat
Like,
off anywhere, nigga.
yeah, so,
So
I'll be
hopefully-
mid. I'll be mid forever. And, and that's fine by me and shit. You know?
Forever
Mid
is the
forever.
greatest rap album
mid
name of
forever.
all
Mid
time, nigga.
Forever?
I'll be mid forever. As opposed to that, you know what I mean, high and low shit.
That's
I'll
just
be mid forever.
incredible.
That's fine.
That's
That's fine with me.
incredible.
You know, before we get out of here, I
Yeah.
might have said this one. I don't know for sure.
Okay, yeah.
This is our weekly Wesley Pipes quote.
Yeah.
Now,
Now,
Where's
this
the
one might have been said. If it has been, please forgive me. If not, here you go. Damn, I'm all the way in that ass. Don't you shit on my dick. If I strike a nerve, you better let me
you
know.
said- I'm all the way.
I can't.
No, that's not even sexy.
Yo,
dog.
son.
I mean, not that he's supposed to be being sexy for me necessarily.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
I just the threat of it all.
Yeah.
You better
You
not
better
fucking
shit on my. If I strike a nerve, you better let me know.
I hate everyone who's
but
on the
also,
list.
like, how does he be having like full blown conversations, like
Yeah.
going stroking, like,
Bro,
you know,
I'll
what
tell
I mean?
you-
He's not connecting.
Here,
That's good cardio,
He's not connected.
though.
He's not
That's
reaching
good
the
cardio.
Yeah.
masses.
If
as
you
he
say the
should.
funny shit while you fucking, you have intimacy
See,
issues.
issues.
nigga.
If you running
I
Vince while
think so,
fucking
yeah.
If you telling
You
jokes
can
while
say
you
you got
fucking,
intimacy.
you got
There's people who
serious
talk.
intimacy issues.
There's people who talk during sex. There's people who want people to talk during sex. But if you out here cracking jokes,
Yeah.
you dirty rotten scoundrel.
Oh yeah, hey, Wesley Pipes' childhood is probably fucked all the way.
Yeah,
So,
that
hey,
nigga's
so-
life is.
shout out to him,
Absolutely.
though. Hours of entertainment. Yeah.
When you
Check
fuck-
them out if y'all not
When you
familiar.
fucking Tim's, yeah, something's wrong with you. Guy.
Yeah.
Hey, but you guarantee got good balance, nigga. If you fucking in Tim's, you know how you be on a hardwood floor, nigga, or something. You got you slap. Nigga, if you fucking in Tim's, you're not moving. Your stability is there, my nigga.
Oh,
He's stupid
wow.
as
This
fuck.
nigga got a Wikipedia.
Did we look at this nigga's awards career?
Okay.
Best anal sex scene. He
Best
won 2
double
of them in
penetration
2000.
That's
sex
why he
scene.
said some shit like this. Nigga was nominated best anal sex.
Hey,
man.
how do you get on the Academy or whatever for these shits, bro?
How do you get on
I
the
feel like I
voting
could
board?
put niggas on, man.
Hey, listen to the AVN. We know y'all probably fuck with
Yeah.
Primm to the Cinema. We would like to be not designated. We'd like to be honorary judges. We'd
Put
like
us
to vote.
on.
Prim's
Put us
Adult
on.
Cinema.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah,
like to
we in
join.
there.
Primm's Adult Cinema.
Cinema. Primm's
Be
adult.
in there.
Nigga, oh my God.
Reviewing porn?
We review porn.
Pause.
Yo,
Nigga.
I'm not sitting here watching porn with
Yeah,
y'all.
We gotta watch it individually and come back like how we do a move. Watch it individually.
But every time we come
We
back,
can
it's
come
like,
back.
I don't know, nigga. I only made 4 minutes into it.
Don't actually use it. For, you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll
Who's
figure it
seen
out.
an entire porn video.
Nigga, you have to burn the bit I say, nigga, if you watch a porn all the way to the end and through the credits, you're a serial killer.
Yeah,
nigga, you're a mass murderer.
I don't know. We'll hash out the details.
You
We'll
press play and you just
ChatGPT.
stroke for 2 hours.
This nigga said we will hash out the details.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
my God.
Look, we gotta, oh my God, wrap this shit up. But to the head of the AVN,
We
listen,
going crazy
those of us
places.
here at the BBC Club Pod, yes, take it for what you will, we would like to be honorary judges for next year's ceremony, please.
Yeah, we already halfway there, man.
Yeah.
BBC Club. Hey, Moses Primm, man, on everything.
Yes.
Primm Cinema, check me out. I got that. What is coming on? My Fresh Prince review is coming out today. It should be out already. Check it out, man.
Oh yeah, Chris_please and all the things social media wise. Like I said, y'all killing it with the 5-star reviews. We really appreciate y'all. We just need 2 more, and I'm giving away a free Nan short. Shit, we gonna be there next week.
Man,
Nan
we
shorts.
appreciate.
Nan shirt.
We
got Nan. We got a whole Nan.
We have a
outfit
whole
for the
Nan
summer.
line.
Get
By
the
the
whole
fits
Nan
for the
drop
summer,
on you
nigga.
niggas.
Get the
We gonna
Nan
have
fits.
Nan do-rags, Nan shirts.
We gonna do a Nan fucking fashion show, nigga, with
Nan.
hood ass
And we
women
gonna-
walking in it.
And our Nan fashion show gonna have bitches just dressed up in Nan bumper stickers.
With
Get the
do-rags
Nan
and hats
album.
on.
Yeah, got the Nan album coming. Make sure y'all check that out.
Absolutely.
Jay Washington.
Hey man, look, follow me on Instagram and TikTok.
Luther.
Hey.
At Mr. J Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. Like I said, Instagram and TikTok. Mad Titan Podcast, where you get I talk about all the Marvel and DC TV shows and movies. Check that out. My YouTube channel, Mr. J Washington as well. My review for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is up. Check that shit out, man. I had fun talking about that. If you in the LA area, I'm all through LA this week doing shows, some every goddamn where. So check me out. I post all my shows on the Instagram, so check that out. If you come through on a Sunday in LA, late for work at the Hollywood Improv, if you in LA tonight and you watching us live, I highly encourage. I normally don't say this shit, but I highly encourage y'all to come to tonight's show because it's a bunch of killers on this motherfucker from top to bottom, bro. Like everybody I see on the lineup tonight, I'm like, God damn, this is.
We don't never advertise the improv enough. Yeah, we be in there. If y'all want to come and chill with the BBC Club niggas, man, we in the improv every Sunday night late for work, man.
In Hollywood, damn near every Sunday, man.
I won't be there tonight, but
of course this nigga won't. One night we start promoting the show, nigga like I won't be there.
I gotta be at the Forum.
Did you really just you niggas be there?
I fuck with I'm there generally every Sunday.
Yo, shouts out to the Nan anti-slip socks, nigga.
Nigga.
We in there. Individual
Nan
socks.
anti-slip socks.
Bro, the whole Nan line is coming,
We
bro.
out
Just y'all
here,
get
man.
ready for it, bro.
Bro, we love it, man. We appreciate y'all again. Follow us. Subscribe to the Primm YouTube channel. Please keep subscribing wherever you're listening to the podcast from. We love the fuck out of y'all. We appreciate y'all. This is brought to you by the National Association for the Advancement of Niggas and Niggas Like You. Holla at y'all next week.
Boom.
One time.